Hi Scorpios, it's Leonore. Welcome to Soul Searching Tarot. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate each and every one of you. Today I'm going to do your tarot card read, Scorps, okay? This is it. For those who don't know me, I do integrate astrology as well as tarot card reads and spiritual messages. In between time, if you don't know, I do have love readings, okay? So while you wait for your general tarot card reads, I have these like miniature love reads that I do in between your general, okay? I know I repeated myself 3 times right there. All right, my dolls, one more thing. Right now I have a free 1-question reading for my viewers, okay? So if you're interested in a free 1-question reading, it's all in the description box, all right? All the information you need to know is in the description box. It is only for a limited time, all right? All right, let's get started. All right, today I'm going to be using my, what is this? My Z Tarot deck. And I'm going to infuse it, well, I'm sorry, I'm going to clarify it with my infused New Mythic and Native American Tarot, okay? And in case anyone is wondering, with the infused cards, I don't shuffle them in the reverse. I don't. However, if I feel the energy is in the reverse, I will tell you. All right, with my Z Tarot, it's reverse, upright, sideways, whatever. I'll read them whatever ways. Let's get started again. We have here the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Ooh, the King of Pentacles. Why are you in the reverse? And who is this Knight of Swords? All right, so my only, jeez, oh my God, let me take a drink, Scorpios, because I could sense the sexual tension from here. Oh my God, I had to really take a sip. I'm not kidding. And I don't mind the sexual tension, but Jesus, what the heck is going on here? All right, so take a deep breath, Leonore. I know it's been a while. So my Knight of Wands and my King of Pentacles. Jesus, I'm sorry, Scorpios. There's 2 people here, okay? And all they want to do is hand you the Ace of Wands, okay? This I don't know, what would you call this? This raven's just standing on it. My gosh, why are 2 people want so? They have a lot of passion for you, and this is maybe are you refusing these 2 people? I mean, it looks like one is younger and one is older, Scorpions. Listen, if it's in the reverse, it's in the reverse. You resonate with the story more than I do, Scorpios, okay? It is a Scorpio read anyway. With my King of Pentacles, I do sense someone is a little older. I don't know if that's you. I don't know if the person that who wants to give you, I don't know, this bark of wood. I don't even know what the fuck to call this. It has barbed wires on it. Am I right? Hold on, because this is honestly not for nothing, but the Ace of Wands is the center of this spread right here. I mean, it looks, you know, I know we're in the middle of the apocalypse, you know, with my Z Tarot, but Jesus, it's so dry at the same time. Sorry. I'm sorry, Scorpio. I'm sorry. Oh God. A dry wood with barbed wires around it. Take a deep breath, Leonore. Take a fucking deep breath. I mean, I don't think you're having sex with either one of them. Listen, when I say passion, I mean sex, okay? That's what I meant. And like I said, I know that my Z Tarot, I mean, I don't know if I use them with you, Scorpios. I know I just got these cards. It's dry, you know. Obviously, there was a fire in this forest. A wooded area. there was a fire, obviously. I mean, it's dry, okay? This is the after effect. And then there's this wood with barbed wires on the bottom. And I'm trying to figure out why there's wood on the bottom of this wood with the raven on top of it. This is significant. I'm not gonna lie. Like, at least I know there's a King of Pentacles here, you know, biting for your attention. I don't know. It seems like these two are exes, okay? Knight of Swords, okay? So we got a pentacle and a sword. So we have one that, you know, is the gift of gab from what I'm talking about. And you know what? You could reverse the roles, okay? So if the King of Pentacles has the gift of gab, you would know this is the older person. Somebody here has a gift of gab. And when I mean that, they could try to charm the pants off of you. I don't know if that's possible with a Scorpio. Maybe it is, but or, Scorpio, is this you? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, and the other one's a little bit more stable. I honestly sense both of them are stable. It's just that one is more vocal, if I could say it that way, and the other one is more quiet. How about that? Okay. And let's just clarify it, because I know there's more of a story with my Ace of Wands, so I'll find out when I clarify it, because I'm not trying to be in this energy for a while. There's a story there. Okay. All right. Moving on. To clarify it, I have the Seven of Cups. Bingo. I have the Five of Cups. Bingo. And I have my Six of Swords. Bingo. Thank you, clarifiers. Somebody knows how to use the wood. Listen, if you see a man or a woman, you know, in my depictions of any of these cards, it's gender free, okay? So I'm not talking to a specific gender, all right? I want to get that very clear. If I say king, queen, please apply it to the gender that I'm talking about, because a King of Pentacles could be a Queen of Pentacles. You know, it's the same type of energy, okay? If I say he or she, it's because I see a he or a she or an animal on the card. In this case, it was an animal, right? So I saw a raven, right? And I was trying to figure out what the hell this Ace of Cups. I know it had more of a meaning than being dry and desolate, but you know, with my Seven of Cups, honestly, all three of these cards that I just pulled out, I see why they're your exes. Because there's dry wood with barbed wires on the bottom of it. You know, it looks like that's the only thing they could use. That's a shame. So we have a quiet one, and we have one that talks a lot, but all they could really do, you know, their passion and abilities and skills is using this wood, this dry wood with the raven on top, dead, mind you, a dead wood. So I could see why they're your exes, and if they're not your exes, I don't think you're happy with them. I got my Five of Cups here. I mean, I sense that this is you. If it's vice versa, it's vice versa. This poor beaver, I mean, it's sad. I don't know if you could see its face. It's, you know, usually beavers, they do travel in packs, and, you know, at least a pair. You could see a pair here and there. But this one is very lonely. Grief, I sense grief, regret, you know what I mean? And then with the Six of Swords, I mean, again, this confirms that either you left this person or this person left you. Now, I sense two people. So there's two exes. I'm going to say exes. If it's something else, it's something else, okay? But that's what I sense so far. All right? That's the first spread, and that was pretty intense. Okay? Sorry. I know I'm silly sometimes, but listen, the energy hit me like crazy. Second spread. Magician. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have here, is this the World? Oh, God. It's hard to tell sometimes. The star, okay. The star. All right, I just got these cards. I'm trying to figure out the cards myself. And they're in Roman numerals sometimes, so that's not good. All right, so I don't, oh my God. I mean, let me tell you something. My Magician in the reverse with my Page of Pentacles, I don't like this energy, specifically my Page of Pentacles. They're one of your exes, and I don't know, I'm talking about the King of Pentacles or the Knight, excuse me, the Knight of Swords is this energy right here. One of them is this, okay? I'm trying to figure out which one, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I sense this person is, there's demons. There's demons inside this person. And I know some of you are like, well, Jesus Christ, you're using zombie tarot. Of course there's demons in there. They were turned, Leonore. Yeah, of course they were. They were turned for sure. And you see how he's holding like the same raven? I mean, this one is dead. You know, he's holding the same raven. And I'm saying the same raven because obviously all ravens kind of look alike, but you know, over here it's not dead in my Ace of Wands, but on the Page of Pentacles it is, you know. This zombie is holding the raven in his one arm. But look at his eyes, they're really red. It's almost as if somebody wants to resurrect a relationship, but in such a, excuse me, Jesus, what does this person want to tell you? I mean, of course this doesn't apply to everybody because I pick shit like this all the time. Forgive me if I offend anyone. I wouldn't be surprised if you were in one of the relationships, whether it's the King of Pentacles or the Knight of Swords, and they put their hand around your neck. I don't know if it was for sexual pleasure. Okay, you take that story as it resonates. Whatever the case may be, there's an energy here that likes to do that, likes to put their hands around people's neck. I don't like the Page of Pentacles with the Magician in the reverse. I haven't even clarified. I haven't even really seen the star. I still have the star in the reverse to look at. There's one of these energies, okay? The one that likes to put their hands around your neck, because I don't sense both of them do that. If they do, then that's your thing. That's a fetish for you, Scorpios, a cross watcher. That's not my business. But whoever this is this two energies, okay? The Magician and the Page of Pentacles. Now, I sense that this person comes from your past life. They know you. You met this person before. And I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know what type of trauma you went with this. I sense trauma. If it isn't, it isn't. But there's something. And listen, even if it's a family that I'm talking about, a friend that I'm talking about, I don't know. You take that as it resonates. There's people that are not in sexual relationships that go through trauma, okay? And so I don't know. I don't know. Libra comes to mind, but Libra is the house of relationships. It's a house of partnerships. It doesn't matter, okay? There could be enemies, co-workers, lovers, husbands, wives. It is the house of relationships. So Libra comes to mind, the 7th house. If that means anything to you, it doesn't. I just said that in an astrological point. The Magician is Gemini and Virgo. Again, if that means anything to you. I can't get out of this energy for whatever reason. But anyway, the point is that I don't like it. And actually now I know why the star is here. They need healing. They need healing. And they know this. They know that there's something wrong with them. I don't know if they know it. I don't know if they know it to the highest extent. Meaning, from a you know, if they went to see a psychiatrist or a social worker or some type of you know, mental health professional, they won't know it to that extent. They have to see someone in that profession to really understand who they are, why they are, and even so, I don't think they would even know. Because to tell you the truth, birth charts, I always preach about birth charts, but birth charts really tell you your journey and your personality. Of course, psychiatrists and psychologists will use people's birth chart to realize who the fuck they are. You know, they use other methods of medications and stuff like that, but it does tell you who you are and why you act the way you are, the way you do, if that makes sense. And so this person is dying for healing. I don't know if you could see this zombie. I mean, it's looking up in the air, and it's almost like just praying to the universe, to source, to God, as if like, please heal me. So they know that they need healing. And maybe they're saying this to themselves now. I feel like almost as if, and this is this one energy. We're still, I don't know if it's the Knight or the King yet. Okay? I don't know. But this is their energy. Oh, these three cards, okay? All right, let's clarify it. All right, I don't know if I said this before, Scorpios. I just wanted to let you know that when I said somebody likes to put their hand on, you know, people's throats, whether it's for sexual pleasure or for whatever the case may be, whatever, I don't know. Of course, it doesn't apply to all of you, okay? Excuse me. This, I mean, I keep clearing my throat, and it's just the only... All right, whatever. The Moon, Two of Cups, my Mother Earth, which is very similar to the Empress, but like the mother of the Empress, Gaia, Mother Nature, okay? A step further up than the Empress. And the Four Wands. This is interesting. This is a huge, interesting combo. This is you, Scorpios. Let me just read it. Somebody here has amazing intuition. I mean, and that's putting it mildly. You pick up people's emotions easily. Psychic with my Moon and with my Mother Earth together. I sense, Scorpios, why are you always in my camera? Like, there's this little bug that only appears when I'm recording. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I do sense that whoever I'm talking to, whether you believe in incarnations or not, whatever, doesn't matter. You have been on this earth for quite some time. Quite some time. It's almost, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of the Tree of Life. It's more of a Judeo-Christian, more of a mystical, religious. I don't think nobody really uses the Tree of Life in their religions, especially Judeo-Christian or something of the sort. Because it's taboo now, you know what I mean? It's It's, you know, we don't talk about stuff like that. But the tree of life, if anybody has seen Avatar the movie, you don't have to, but I'll explain about the tree of life. It's very spiritual. So the spiritual community is very embracing. It's very much, they very much embrace the idea of the tree of life. So with the movie Avatar, I just want to cross-reference how once they went into the Avatar state and they met the tribes people, the indigenous people that lived there, and they all, you know, they all went underneath that tree. They lived in that tree, and they knew that that tree was connected to life, whether it's, you know, nature, other humans, and it was just all connected. We're all connected, whether we're creatures, plants, humans. It's the tree of life. It's this huge tree. So if that's, you know, if you ever seen the movie, you'll understand what I'm saying. If not, it's pretty much what I said. Everything is connected. Everyone is connected. And someone here knows this, or has the idea or that notion of knowing something like that. Someone here, I'm talking to someone here that likes to study ancient philosophy or anthropology of whatever kind, higher learning. Do you know what I mean? This is you, Scorpios, okay? Now, again, you take the story as it resonates, all right? Because I know people like to watch, cross-watch, okay? So you would resonate more than I would, right? You would know the story more than I would. Now, I have my Two of Cups and my Four of Wands. Now, I'm still in my clarifier, okay? This is clarifying the energy with the chokehold energy. I'm trying not to laugh, Scorpios, because I know it's a, you know, Scorpios, you understand, okay? Let's keep it real. I know all Scorpios are not like this. I know. But sometimes Scorpios understand that type of fetish, and so do Aquarius. Okay, imagine having those two combos in your chart. You're gonna see a freak in the bed like crazy. So, listen. When I say, and I know I keep reiterating myself because I want people to understand, you would know this more than I would. If the person is doing because, you know, it sexually pleasures both of you, that's a different story, right? If the person does it because it sexually pleasures them and only them, whether you're having sex or not, now that's a different story, right? So you would know that story more than I would. And I'm sorry I keep going back to that energy, but I just want people to be very aware of what I meant. Okay? Two of Cups with the Four of Wands. You were in a relationship, obviously, with the Knight and the King. It still sends two people, okay? So, Two of Cups, it seems like the Two of Cups, you were more in love with the other one, with one of the energies more than the other one, but you could have had children with the other one. I don't know, you take that as it resonates. You could have been married with one of them, and the other one was, you know, like a commitment. They were both commitments, nevertheless. They were. With my Two of Cups and Four of Wands, yeah. But one was more of a marriage or children involved, living situation than the other one. If it's both, it's both. You would know that story. All right, so I do sense that with my Two of Cups and Four of Wands, and I don't sense anything negative out of these two cards. It's just telling me where you were at with these two energies here that I'm reading. All right, and I already explained what the Moon and Mother Earth means to me in your reading, okay? This is a very interesting read, Scorpios. I have one more spread, and I hope it just clarifies the entire two seasons here. Last spread. Queen of Cups, the Fool, Three of Cups, right? Yeah. And King of Wands, all right? So my queen was the only one in the upright. It is a water sign, right? Scorpios, Cancer, Virgo. I'm sorry, why did I say Virgo? Well, Virgo is in the spread. If that means anything to you, it doesn't have to be. I do sense fire signs as well. All right. Aquarius. Interesting. This is interesting. Didn't I say somebody here has Aquarius in their chart? Gemini or Virgo. Doesn't have to be. If you know your birth chart. All right. Well, the other person's birth chart. My Queen of Cups is how can I say it without offending anyone? My Queen of Cups or my King of Cups, whatever, doesn't matter. They also have some type of mental issues. Interestingly enough, this is my intuitive empath person, the higher learning one. Okay, whether you're a freak or not a freak, I'm talking to you. You also have a little bit of mental illness, not as much as the other one. Now I'm using mental illness, but that's too harsh of a word. I don't want, there's mental issues. Listen, it comes in all shapes and forms. All right, anxiety could be mental issues, right? There's something more, I don't know why I wanted to say sinister. I mean, this is a Scorpio read. Jesus, this is Scorpio. This is entirely, okay, whatever. I'm sorry. I don't want to offend any Scorpios, but Jesus, if you knew what your house represents, this entire read. I mean, we got, okay, we got to keep it together. Back to the read. Someone here, okay, my intuitive person, my empath, the one that loves to study anthropology, the one that's been reincarnated on this earth for at least 10 or 15 times, at least. And I sense it, okay? I do. I'm not just saying that out of my, ass. I really sometimes do tap into past life. And so with my Queen of Cups, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody has a Mars in Taurus, Mars in Scorpio, a Moon in Aries, but it doesn't have to be. You don't fuck around, okay? You're not the type of person that, if you throw your handkerchief on the floor, a masculine has to pick it up. You're not the type of person that, if there's a puddle, the masculine will have to lift you up so that you don't step on the little puddle. You don't need shit. You're independent. Okay, if for crying out loud, this is the Queen of Cups, my empath. But there's something violent, and Jesus, I'm using these mental issues, violent, but it's the only thing that could come in. I can't sugarcoat it. I'm trying to sugarcoat it, Scorpios, but I can't, and I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but I cannot fucking sugarcoat mental issues and violent. I can't. I'm trying here. I have the Fool, the Three of Cups, and the ooh, there's somebody that don't like you, Scorpios. This Queen of Wands don't like you. Queen or King of Wands. I mean, of course she doesn't look too friendly in my Z Tarot, but she don't like you, or he don't like you. You take that as a resonates. Jealousy, possessive, probably very low hygiene. You know what I mean? Like, somebody didn't teach her or him how to brush his teeth the right way. Did your mommy and daddy did not help you learn how to brush your teeth? You know, like, I mean, this person has a history. Jesus, does this whole reading have mental issues problem? This person has trauma issues. Yeah. And I'm not making fun of trauma. I work with trauma people, and especially children, and I'm not trying to make fun of them. Everybody has some type of, you know, history, right? But this person does big time, and that trauma, maybe because of that trauma, is probably the reason why they have very low hygiene. Intelligence, I don't know. How would you say somebody that don't know how to wash themselves? Like, do you know what I mean? Like a 2-year-old, you know, you have to help a 2-year-old how to brush your teeth, cleaning, because they don't have that capacity yet, you know, that mental capacity to know how to do that. You have to teach them. And I sense that this is the type of King or Queen of Wands I'm talking to, this energy in my hand. Very, I mean, this surpasses my King, my Knight, and my Queen of Cups when it comes to mental issue. This is crazy. Scorpios, what are you giving me? I'm only kidding. So I also had the Fool and my Three of Cups in between my Queen of Cups and my Queen of Wands. I mean, let's see, hold on. Yeah, I mean, these two energies, my Fool, my Three of Cups, along with my Queen of Cups, this comes with her or him. My Queen and King of Cups, this energy, the Fool, the Three of Cups, this actually just gives me more of an energy of their empathic ways, intuitive ways, their ability to just to get into the higher learning when it comes to anthropology, astrology. I mean, someone here really is into like that, you know, that mystical, spiritual things that, you know, people may say it's the occult. Let's just put it plain and simple. And so, yeah, the Fool in the reverse with my Three of Cups in the reverse. You may have a, I mean, because I see like 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 here. Some of you may worship, you know, something that I'm not demonic, okay? I'm not demonic, but more like again, spiritual. Some people, some type of spiritual. You know, you may believe in extraterrestrial. I'm not saying you worship extraterrestrials, but you believe in shit that people don't see. You may be going through paranormal, like you see. It's easy for you to see the paranormal. It's not surprising. Scorpios are known to be psychic, you know, depending on what placement, but oh my God, yes, they are. I'm not surprised I'm seeing this. So, this is really you in this incarnation, and you know, maybe you were like that in your past incarnation, but this, I sense, is more like people that you know, maybe mentors, studies. You may have been studying this for the last 3 years. You've been very much into the spiritual world or the occult, you know? You take that as it resonates. I hope that made sense. But yeah, that's my Queen of Cups, my little violent Queen of Cups. My Queen of Cups. And then I don't know who this heifer is. This is a fourth energy here in your reading, okay? All right, let's clarify it. All right, so we have here Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. There's a lot of love here. Why is there so much love here? And my Judgment. My Judgment with my Ace of Cups. That's an interesting combo. With my Six of Pentacles, I don't know who's into business, entrepreneurship. Someone here has their own business. If you don't have your own business, or you're not trying to, you know, somebody has like either working on some type of legacy, just money in the bank, okay? Let's just say it that way. You got money in the bank, or you're aspiring to have money in the bank really soon. Do you know what I mean? Whatever that may be, investments, stock, or even having your own business. Like you don't want a 9-to-5. You know, you want like money for yourself to save, to distribute, to invest. Like all those things are in your mind. Like you're like, I don't want, you know, if I'm gonna work 9-to-5, I'm gonna tell people what to do. Okay, nobody's gonna tell me what to do. Do you know what I mean? Like that type of mentality. Six of Pentacles is what I'm getting from this. With my Judgment, my Judgment, which is Pluto, also fire signs, but it's a Pluto card, right? Scorpio, this is your energy as well. With my Ace of Cups, my Ace of Cups is, I sense my Ace of Cups to be more in the reverse, okay? So remember, I don't shuffle these in the reverse. If I feel like they're in the reverse, then I'll tell you. My Ace of Cups is definitely not in the reverse, from what I feel. And then my Judgment card, yeah, these two energies go together. Hold on. Hold on, Scorpios, because it's telling me something. You have to forgive me. I have an aqua moon, and I have about 4 placement Scorpios in my chart, along with Pisces and Cancer. And my fucking energy lately has been driving me crazy. I'm sorry. I'm going on a tangent with you, Scorpios. Can we talk one-to-one? Jesus, I'm not tired of picking up these energies that come out of, like, listen, sometimes I read tarot and I read beyond the meaning of the tarot card. And that's okay. I'm not the only reader that does that. But lately it's been getting me into these energies where I'm like, I hate to even talk about it and tell my viewers these messages. Like the chokehold situation. Like, who says that? But I feel it, and if I don't say it, that's going against my guides. I'm not saying this just to say it. It's my guides that are like, you know, by the way, FYI. And I'm like, okay. With the Magician, seriously, you sense that, guides? You really sense that type of freakiness in the bed? Do you know what I mean? Like, with my Ace of Cups and my Judgment, Serpent. What about the Serpent? Somebody here is in the occult. And it's not, you know, people say occult like it's a bad thing. Listen, you could use occult for bad or good. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just like you could use religion, you know, for bad or good. There's extremists out there, you know, that practice, you know, religion, and then there's, you know, just people that worship and that's it. They just worship and they go by their business, you know, like they just. Do you know what I mean? The serpent here is telling me something. Yes, it's about an occult, but that's not the main. I'm sorry. Let me just show you the cards. That's not the main energy that I'm trying to pick up from here. So in my Ace of Cups, there's a serpent here. Okay, and I don't know if you could see the jug. There's a jug and the water is flowing. You know, there's water all over this serpent. You know, there's a dark cloud on top of the serpent. But I sense my Ace of Cups, you know, in my Native American tarot to be in the reverse. You know, even though you see a serpent, nevertheless, the meaning still applies. With my Judgment card, usually you do see a serpent. This for my new mythic, we have Hermes, the messenger. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. From the mythology stories, and Hermes will go back and forth to the underworld or to, you know, demigods or gods, and what I would say about Hermes, if I had to explain anything in simple terms, is that he was like the hawk. You know how people use hawk, or the postman. You know what I mean, to send messages and mail. Well, he would do it for the underworld. Okay, he was a messenger for the moon, to the underworld, to Saturn. You know, the gods, obviously. You know, that's him. So there's a message that your ancestors want to give you in these two energies that I'm picking up, and it has something to do with your brain. There's something here, Scorpios or whoever resonates with this reading. There's something here about your brain, and I don't sense anything sick, because I kept saying mental illness throughout this whole fucking reading. Jesus, I did kept saying that. Somebody's fucking brain, your ancestors. I'm sorry, listen, if I'm cursing way too much, I apologize. Sometimes I curse when I'm passionate. There is something your ancestors are telling you, okay, that that's going on in somebody's brain that's about to explode. And I don't know if you know this through your dreams, or if you could, even if you have spirit guides or ancestors, I don't know, you know, somebody, I did sense that someone here, my Queen of Cups especially, has all these type of abilities. Okay, so you place that energy where it belongs. That's who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you. Okay, let me show you the cards again. This energy right here is who I'm talking to right now. Okay, my empath, my psychic person, the one that may or may not sense paranormal, but if you like to, you know, if you're into the occult, you obviously you do. Your ancestors are trying to fucking tell you something, and if it's not your ancestors, it's you. Maybe you know it, maybe you're ignoring it, maybe you have it in your dreams and you're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And I'm telling you right now, there's someone in their head, and not my Queen of Cups. My Queen of Cups, yeah, she could be a little violent, but what Scorpio? I don't know any Scorpio person that may or may not be violent. Okay, mostly violent. All right, sorry, I apologize. Someone here is about to explode. Their head is about to snap. Now, obviously, I don't mean that literally, like they're exploding, but Mental issues. Mental issues. Mental issues. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I was trying to figure out who this Queen of Wands is. This is a fourth party. I don't know who this is. This could be somebody that you may know, may not know. Maybe the King of Pentacles know this person, and you know they may be with them now. The Knight of Swords may know this person, and you know whatever gender they are. You know this is the Queen of Wands is a fourth party. Somebody's head, not my Queen of Cups. Somebody's head is about to explode and snap. This may cause them to be in the hospital under suicide watch. At the very least, you know, just visiting a social worker that has a lot to do with mental health. If they're into drugs and alcohol, if you know that this person is into drugs and alcohol, it will escalate. The point is that they're about to snap. And whatever they do, whatever they're known for, it's going to go tenfold. I don't think my Queen of Cups, you're going to be affected by this situation. If you know them, obviously you'll be affected in some shape, form, or other. But I don't know. That's the message. If somehow you are involved in this explosion, and I sense like it's not. I sense it's like a one-time thing. Like you know, like this person might explode one day out of nowhere. It's like it's building up. Do you know what I mean? It's not out of nowhere. It was building up, and it happens. I've seen it happen. I've worked with people like that. I've worked with children like that. It just happens. It happens to normal people. I don't know what the fuck normal is, but it happens to normal people too. And when you snap, you snap. That's just the message, okay? All right. I'm sorry, Scorpios. I hope this resonated with at least 2 people. At least. All right. If you need a private reading, my email is in the description box. Love you. Bye.